My swab. Not looking forward to this. Okay. That's not that bad, actually. Full disclosure. Maybe I just spoke too soon. Woo! All right, I was in there. And in we go. Breaky. I feel better now, actually.
Later, in the void.
Last year presented a lot of challenges for just about everyone, with a lot of people, myself included, missing out on work, missing being around loved ones, and just having our lives disrupted in general. It's definitely been difficult keeping positive. Last March, we all had our lives changed in a matter of what felt like minutes. I remember being at my favorite local coffee shop when I got the news that life as we knew it was basically canceled. Words fail to describe the feeling of dread that washed over me. The only thing I could think about was how much I just wanted to be around my family. For the first few weeks of lockdown, there was really only one thing that brought me any peace of mind. Other than that, I felt pretty numb and disconnected from everything. As time moved on, and we all sort of adjusted to what our lives would be like for the foreseeable future, I began to really miss feeling like my usual self. So one day, I did something that I hadn't done in a while. I posted memes on Instagram. Within about an hour or two of posting, I had a few messages that were like, "Yeah, I'm so glad you're posting again. Your memes always make me laugh. I really missed your sense of humor." And there were a bunch of other ones too that were like really, really nice. It was a good reminder for me that you never really know how much of an impact you can have on someone just by being your authentic self. So with some newfound encouragement, peace of mind, and maybe even a touch more inner strength, I got back to doing a bunch of things that I love doing and a bunch of other things to better myself. Now, if last year your success was just getting out of bed every morning and getting through each day, then congratulations to you too. You did it. I think we all deserve a pat on the back for getting through 2020. Well, once we can be within 6 feet of each other, of course. All of our lives have been affected by this pandemic, and I'm no different. As you saw from that footage earlier, that was back in early December. I personally contracted COVID. As someone who grew up with asthma and who just enjoys being alive in general, I was definitely more than a little bit freaked out. I'm happy to say that my symptoms were light, they were brief, and as far as I can tell, I'm back to pre-COVID health. Unfortunately, the positive diagnosis meant I had to miss out on some work that I was really looking forward to and definitely needed. But after the frustration faded, and after spending 2 whole weeks inside, I was really just grateful for my health and to be able to get back to my dumb little life. After spending 2 whole weeks inside, just being able to go walk through my neighborhood was so nice. It reminded me a lot of when I first moved down here, discovering all the cool places and restaurants, artwork, and at the time, of course, music venues. There's so many things that Long Beach has to offer. So I thought today would be a cool moment to take you along with me through Maxxito's neighborhood. Here's what an average day looks like for me. I always wake up every morning at 7. Okay, maybe it's not always 7. It's, well, I mean, you know. All right. After I wake up and become coherent, I like to work out, go grab a coffee, work on some music, go outside, wander around, have a snack, think about my life choices, work on more music, and then just veg out in front of the TV. And that's a pretty usual day, but since you're here, I'll take you to a couple of my favorite spots. Yes, I know. Yeah, you gotta get back up. Sheesh, what a baby. Typically, I'll start my day by walking down to the Merchant. They opened right around 3 years ago, which is around the same time I moved into the area. The owners, Mike and Andrea, are my neighbors too, and pretty close friends of mine. Compton, Long Beach, Inglewood, Hawthorne, Whittier, Watts, otherwise known as the Infinity Hoods. Okay, I just made that up. Anyways, I'm from Inglewood originally, but as a local musician, I found myself in Long Beach a lot, and I really fell in love with it. Aside from a really strong, healthy, artistic community, Long Beach is also really bike and public transportation friendly, which if you don't have a car or you're looking to get around the city in an interesting way, Long Beach is really great for that. Moving right along, I thought I'd take you guys to Retro Row on 4th Street. This is one of my favorite places to hang out and shop in the city. You can always find something cool or unique, and there's always lots of interesting characters walking around. Thinking about it, decided not to go for it. Kind of regretting it now. Saw this sign outside of a venue and it made me laugh because that place was always notoriously difficult to get a gig at. They would never want to answer the phone. Now they're talking about, together we're stronger. Anyways, next up, I want to take you to one of my favorite restaurants. This is also where I bring friends who are curious about trying vegan food. I've been vegan almost 13 years now, which is crazy for me to think about because it definitely doesn't feel like it's been that long. All right, well, their outside dining was closed, so I had to bring it back home, which is totally fine because it was about that time anyway. I was like getting tired of being outside. So what did I get? They had the raspberry milkshake. My favorite thing to get there, which technically is like not on the menu, but it kind of is though. So they have this burger. Ooh, look at that. I have gargantuan hands and this is still like pretty substantial. Check it out. See if I can get a good angle. Look at that. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Anyway, I was so excited to start eating this thing that I forgot to even say what's in it. It's all vegan, so I'm just gonna skip saying vegan this, vegan that. Vegan fried chicken, egg, bacon, onion rings, cheese, barbecue sauce. All right, so I gotta do this proper. Bye. Thanks so much for watching, hanging out, and spending a little bit of your day with me. I hope you had as much fun watching this video as I did making it, and I will see you next time. Why is it so good? Why? Damn it.